Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to Ariel's Tavern. This is essentially the mercenaries' main hub of operations. They're here on Lazulis Island, and they're going to need a place to stay, so, of course, this is where they are.
Are those banknotes all from different countries? Wow.
Travellers put them there as a good luck charm. Means they'll get back here safe. Not all of them do, of course. But I'll keep the tavern in business, so they can come back when they like.
So, we haven't met all the others yet in person. This is Marania. She's a more quiet, reserved sort of person. You wouldn't believe she'd be in a mercenary band. And, something funny you'll learn about her later, trust me. No, really, trust me. And that there is Lowell.
Hey, Lowell.
It's true. You are the most beautiful woman I have ever laid eyes on. You've melted my battle-hardened heart. I feel like a new man.
Would you like to order a drink?
Just being near you fills me with light and magic and joy.
I'll come back when you've decided what you want to drink.
Hey, Looks like that one will be a challenge. But I like a challenge. What do you think, Zael?
Well, this is a thing that will happen plenty of times throughout the game, getting a choice of what to say. Sometimes they do one thing, sometimes they do the other thing. There's plenty of these.
My dad gave me some advice before he died. He said, son, if you see a beautiful woman, you have to flirt with her. It's rude not to. My granddad said so too. And the blacksmith next door.
My dad didn't say that.
Then it's a good thing I'm here. It's the golden rule of being a man. I never break it. Not ever.
So, in short, you like flirting?
I don't like it. I live it. It's a big responsibility, being a fine specimen of a man like myself.
Wait, does this mean you've even tried flirting with Marania?
Of course. It's just... she didn't even notice I was flirting with her.
What about Seren?
Well, I only like women. Ah! Watch it, Seren!
Oh, I'm sorry. My hand must have slipped. But don't worry. Next time it'll find its mark.
You can pack that in.
Oh, Lowell and Seren definitely love getting into tiffs. As you can tell, Lowell is the ladies' man of the group, and he's quite the character, let me just say to you, ladies and gents. But something to take note of. Minus will bring up your menu. Yes, minus instead of plus. It's weird for a Wii game, but whatever. Here you can change your equipment as well. Now, something that I skimmed over due to me just being a dope. Zael and Seren are the only two members of the party that can have two weapon slots actually active at the same time. The reason why is because Zael uses a crossbow, as we already saw before, and Marania wields dual swords. Every one of them has their own specific armor, and each one of them is tailored to whatever their class is. Do not just go all willy-nilly with the armor that you put onto someone, because it could mean the difference in their stats. Color. You can even change the color of their equipment. If you don't like the way something looks in terms of color, then this is where it comes in. You can change pretty much everything, and it's great. There's a wide variety of dyes available, and even more to unlock by doing specific side quests. There's even one special one later that it's really... it's the subject of plenty of laughs to be had, let me just tell you, ladies and gents. So let's see, I can change Zael's jacket from black to even blacker, or maybe a purple? Or, oh, a nice blue. Ooh, looking... Not gonna lie, blue is actually a pretty good color for that jacket. But let's just go back. Let's just go back. Now, what I really think, however, is that blue suits more as the background-ish color. Yeah, look at me, I'm trying to LP the game, and I'm sounding like a dang fashion designer. So, could someone bring Edna Mode into this? Because she'd be great at this kind of thing. Did I even get the right color? Looks like it. Cobalt. Yeah. Oh, Zael looks nice with the cobalt. The map. You can use this to fast travel back to specific areas whenever they're not grayed out. This is essentially the entirety of Lazulis Island. It's pretty big. We'll be seeing a lot more of it later down the road. Now here. Here's where you can see your stats. And even your skills. Like Zael with Gathering, Cure with Gathering, and Slash. Yurik is a Fire Mage. But what you don't know is that Mirania is your White Mage. She doesn't always come with you on missions, keep note. But she is your White Mage, and without a doubt, your lifeline. Please try to keep her alive. And Lowell is an Ice Mage. His magic can be diffused to inflict slip. Diffusing is something we'll get into later with the magic circles, but for right now, it's not important. Obviously, you gotta check your inventory. We still have a couple of Wizard Slayer arrows from the Trek Underground, so we're good. And this die won't be going away anytime soon. And we have lenses! A memento of Zael's late father. Hold the two lenses apart, and they can be used like a telescope. Now, we'll be seeing these lenses later, but I actually, right now, did not know that they were in his inventory the whole time. That is a really good attention to detail. And of course, if you ever want to look back at any of the tutorials, feel free to. Honestly, something that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 really could have used. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Please, Monolith. And of course, here are your options. Your controller options. You can change any of these. You can even change the attacking type from normal by using the control stick, or even using to manual. But here's the problem. Each attack does less damage than in normal mode, which is kind of dumb. It's a dumb handicap to have when you just want to press the A button, rather than just targeting a random enemy just because they happen to be moving in their particular direction. So I just deal with the whole normal thing. I'm too used to it at this point. And the thing is, you can even play with the classic controller. Unfortunately, I do not own a classic controller, so this is what I'm going with. You can even shift different kinds of speeds of the actual camera. Oh, and there will be boats. If you want the camera to rock, like if you were actually on a boat, then you can turn that on or off. It depends all obviously on the person. And I've taken the liberty of changing my camera to inverted on the y-axis because yes, I'm that kind of person. I cannot do it non-inverted. It's weird. And of course, there's also the cutscene skipping. You can disable whether to skip cutscenes normally, which is basically after the first 5 seconds, or you can just always enable skipping cutscenes, which is good for when you say either die or have to quit out because of whatever reason. You could just skip right to the action. And that is pretty much about it for all the actual options around here. Let us talk to our people.
Hey, Zael! Have a drink on me!
Wow, Seren. This must be record time.
What, you think I'm drunk? Look, I'm as sober as whatever's normally sober. Anyway, get some alcohol in ya!
I'm a bit lost here.
Seren does appear to have become slightly incoherent.
You know, I think I'll pass. You're not making it look too appealing.
Zael, there's something you need to know. Booze always tastes better when you can't taste it anymore.
Now you've lost me completely.
Yeah, she really likes drinking her problems away, you can already tell.
Oh, Zael. Seems you had something of a hard time of it today. Are you alright? No serious wounds? I don't like it when you act as though nothing's wrong. It tends to make me worry even more. The times when you look the most sure of yourself are when I know you're about to do something reckless.
My mum used to tell me that as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's really quite insensitive of me.
It's okay. You've brought back some happy memories. Come on, Yurik. Why don't you sit with the rest of us?
I can do without all the shouting and singing and spilling things. On the battlefield, yes. But my services don't extend to socialising in the pub. We can't all be delightful social butterflies like Seren. Anyway, I'm going upstairs. Using magic really wears me out. More than you might realise.
Don't worry about him. He's just one of those people, tends to keep to himself, you know? I bet he likes us deep down.
And we can tell that Yurik is not exactly the most sociable person of the group. And last but not least, good old Agron.
You're showing us all up, Dagwon.
No, just being paranoid. I've got to keep my sword in top shape. Can't relax otherwise.
That doesn't make you paranoid. It does make you a bit of a worrywart.
How long ago did we start up our band of mercenaries? You and me are the only ones still standing from back then.
I know.
Hey, kid. You on your own? Same as me then. Well, come on. Come with me.
Balancing on the edge of a knife. That's how we live our lives. I'm not gonna make you live like this forever, Zael. I promise you. The first chance we get, we're moving up in the world. We've all lost a lot in the war. Things that were important to us. But we'll get them back.
Yeah. You said something the day we decided to become mercenaries. We'll all be knights one day. You'll see. I've never forgotten those words.
Me neither. And this job could be our break. Count Agron is very ambitious. Rumor has it he's quietly building up an army, and I don't mean to quell the monsters. If we show him what we can do, that could be us he's recruiting. We'll do it.
Yeah. We will. Any thoughts?
It's a mystery, but that must have been some kind of sacred place you stumbled on. Maybe the guardian angel of Lazulis Island is looking out for you.
There's a guardian angel?
Nope, I just made it up. But I do feel like our luck is changing. I hope so, anyway.
We'll be busy from now on. Better go out and enjoy the city while you can. Here's the money we earned today. I'll leave it in your hands. We could do with some new gear. After that, you should take a look around the city. I'll see you out there later.
Alright, we got paid. And the merchant has his own room in the tavern. Well, granted, so do the actual mercenaries. They have their own rooms upstairs. One for the guys, one for the girls. And, I'm sorry, she,
I like the
the
look in
merchant
your eye.
woman.
You after any rare foreign weapons? If so, then I'm your woman.
There are plenty of shops in this game for weapons, armor, dye, appraisal. You can buy or sell whatever you want. We currently have 3,000 gold. And there are some blades here. Ooh, that look like they do some nice damage. Keep in mind the stats right there on the right. Daggers are not really at all for Zael, Dagwon, or Seren. They are not magic attackers in the slightest. So keep more an eye on their physical attack. Like here with blades. Actual blades. Oh, that one could be really good for Zael and Agron. Thing is, though, I would have to only buy one of them. But I should probably buy it for the one I'm controlling. There we go. Well, I mean, I could buy another one, but what the heck's the point in that?
You and me are both outsiders in the city. Just have to live with it, I guess.
Oh, there's probably some enthusiasts screaming at me right now to do this or do that. I haven't played this game in a while. Just whatever. Wait, no, there it is. There we go. Nice jump and attack. So yeah, that's at least a quick merchant to go to. I mean, you could just imagine that, living in a tavern, and then you could just all of a sudden just buy weapons, and well, there's no armor there, but you can just buy weapons.
Your friends are definitely a rowdy bunch.
Sorry. I hope we're not causing a scene.
Actually, as mercenaries go, you all seem really nice. My name's Ariella. My dad owns the tavern. You'll be staying here for a while, right? Just ask me if you need anything.
Thanks. I'm Zael, by the way.
Zael? That's a nice name. What do you think of the city so far, Zael? Really? That's wonderful. All the hustle and bustle is too much for some people, but I love it.
Is it always this crowded?
Normally there aren't quite so many people, but it's Lady Callista's wedding soon.
Lady who?
You don't know? She's the only daughter of the former Count. The wedding's not for another month, but it's already the talk of the town. Oh, I bet it's going to be such an extravagant wedding. How exciting!
It's a whole different world. Nothing like the life of a mercenary.
So, the Count's daughter, well, daughter of the former Count, is gonna have a wedding. So that's a good thing to know. Why it's so busy around Lazulis. Speaking of Lazulis, how about we go out and see the city? Our main hub. Might as well get used to it, because we're going to be seeing it for quite a bit of the game.
South of the castle spread Lazulis City, hub of culture and trade. Naturally, it drew all manner of visitors from across the empire. Sailors, merchants, traveling entertainers, and knights errant, and of course, mercenaries. All were drawn to the city by the lure of fame and fortune. Yet only a lucky few would ever taste the success they longed for.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lazulis City. It's so pretty. And a good old save point. And just for my safety, I'm going to be doing the right thing and actually making saves in different files. Yes, game, thank you. Although granted, there are several different places all across the city, so they definitely want people to be used to it. There's an all manner of places to go. Like, for example, the dye shop. You can buy dye, but you have to actually have the ingredients to make them. Now, this is something I don't get economically. That you have to have the ingredients to make the dye. What? Wouldn't the shop have the ingredients and then make them and then sell them for money? It's kind of a weird thing to have.
There you are, Zael.
Huh? Oh, it's just you, Dagwon. You surprised me there.
I would have settled for a simple hello.
Well, you shouldn't sneak up on me like that. Did you want something?
Yeah. I hear a company of knights is visiting the city. I thought you might want to take a look.
Oh, really? I don't know how you find these things out so quickly.
I have my ways. Anyway, I thought you might be interested. Guess I'll see you there.
Wait, Dagwon! Why'd you always have to run off like that? Dagwon!
Hey, look! It's really him! General Astar!
Wow! So that's the legendary general! He's never been defeated, pride of the Empire!
There's some big names arriving. I tell you, this wedding is going to be one to tell the grandkids.
The knights look so heroic and majestic. I'll be a knight too one day. No matter what it takes.
Looks like it's almost sundown. I'm going back to the tavern. What about you? All right. Don't stay out too late.
Yeah, I want to keep exploring the city a bit. Here is Castlegate Plaza. There we are. There's still so much more to see in the city of Lazulis. Again, you definitely do want to familiarize yourself with your surroundings, because you're going to be here for a while. And especially if you want to buy some supplies. Ooh, like the archery shop. You can buy more Wizard Slayer arrows or joke ammo. Now, this is a funny thing here. In the last story, there are joke weapons. These can actually make enemies slip. And 200G will just get me a pair of 10, and I'm just like, why not? Why not, right? You never know when you might need a good prank banana. Now I have to actually try and make an effort to use them. I gotta think of a good scenario. Let's see, is our map any good? Blue means no battle, red squares mean the battle, and the difficulty level will be right there. As you can clearly see, there's an arena that we can even go to. Pat, why don't we check out this arena?
You know what this place is, right?
Huh? No. Can't say I do.
Oh, really? Still, you're a guy, right? I know how it is. You have a certain needs from time to time.
Seren.
But don't you worry. When you feel the urge, this is the place to sort yourself out. I know, everyone's embarrassed their first time. But once you get the hang of it, you'll be back for more.
I really don't think...
Oh, don't be such a scaredy cat. You'll never get any better if you don't practice. Go on, be a man and get stuck in. Here at the arena!
Arena?
Yeah! Nothing like a good old fight. Why? What did you think it was?
I love this game's raunchy humor. There's just so many innuendos and it brings a laugh. Oh wait, hold on, what the heck? Okay! Oh, and plus we'll... well...
Hey, watch it, mister!
Sorry there, buddy. Well, that's something good to know, that plus will actually bring up the map. That way you can get a much bigger view, unlike that thing in the right corner over there. And it's just another dye shop. Well, I guess having multiple of the same shop is just easier to get to. And oh, time is actually passing by. Head back to... wait, okay. Just making sure. I think we head back to the Central Plaza. Oh, sorry, Marania.
It's beautiful.
These are lifeless fragments of the dying land.
Huh?
As the land withers away, it fades to a pale bone white and crumbles into these fragments.
So now we know that there's something going on with the land. That apparently it's dying.
It's getting pretty late. Might be best to get back to the tavern.
Yeah. Zael, don't be turning into Morgana now. Come on. Let's see. I want to check out this shop in particular.
Oh, I don't believe we've met. Would you be a traveler, perhaps? Then you've made the right choice visiting my shop. Please, come right in.
Now, here's where we can actually upgrade these weapons. Now, right now, they'll only cost some money, but say, oh, like the crossbow, for example, we're going to need the item along with the necessary amount of funds in order to upgrade the weapon. You can also do the same with your equipment, which you're going to need the specific metal, whether it be the copper or later in the game, silver, gold, and some other crazy to get materials. Let's just say that upgrading your armor just takes an arm and a leg in some places, my god. Especially some of the weapons too. But you definitely do want to upgrade your weapons as often as you can, because you're going to need to for later. Later down the line, oh my, you're going to need those, the best ones you can. So how about here, we just upgrade the Killer Cutter to the +1. Dagron's Blade to +1. I don't want to spend too much money now. That will be really bad. We'll be getting plenty later, but you don't want to get too all spending. You know, screw it. I'm just going to upgrade everyone's at least once. You never know who was going on you with a mission, so you always want to keep everybody upgraded in terms of weapons, armor. Just keep everybody on edge, because your party members will keep shifting left and right throughout the game. But Zael, for about 90% of the journey, will be the main playable character. As you already saw, Dagwon we played for as a bit, but there will be some sections in the game where you do switch playable characters temporarily. So you don't want to focus too much on Zael, but you definitely want him to be your #1 priority, because you will be playing as him for most of the game. So with all that done, let us head back to the tavern for the night.